Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan, and I'm looking at the right thing this time.
You are looking at the right thing this time. Not the left thing, but the right thing. Yeah. Hello.
But from their perspective, it'd be
the other way around.
Yeah.
But we're not them right now, are
That's true.
Right?
That is true.
We are us. We are we.
We are betterer because we've got the comic books.
That we do.
Yeah.
And okay, I know we got some suggestions.
Yes.
Did we follow the suggestions?
I did the chair.
You did the chair,
which was on it. I mean, we had no choice whatsoever with one of the picks. I mean,
that's true.
We just
absolutely true. That had to happen.
Yeah.
That had to happen. All right, so on this count, what we've got? We've got Batman the same.
Yep.
Yes. What else did we do that was the same? Did you?
Shirtless Bear-Fighter.
Oh, you did that. Oh, you did that, did you?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. All right, so then we did something different. Okay, so where do you want to go first? I dare you to talk about Shirtless Bear-Fighter first. I dare you.
We can.
Do you wanna?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Because it might be the best book of the week.
Okay, here's my thoughts on this one. As has been predicted that perhaps I'm overthinking things this week, but I think this is probably one of the most meta-textual comics to come out in like the last 10 years.
It's either so far in that direction of like so smart, or it's just so dumb. It's beautiful.
It could be, but it's a circle though. It could be both. What if, in the same way Idiocracy was like predictive?
But it's a documentary now.
See? See? Time will tell, my friend. Time will tell.
Gosh.
Look at that genius right there. You see it? This book
when there was a first solicitor, I ordered it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be Grizzly Shark .2, and it's so much more.
There are things done with bears that you can't predict.
Yeah.
You can't. I want to know the thought. No, I want to be there when they were talking about issue 2. Like when they planned what was going to happen in issue 2. I wish I was there.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I'm not gonna lie.
There's clearly stuff that happens.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but like, because where do you go with issue 2?
I don't know. Like literally, the way this thing starts off, it literally goes everywhere.
Yeah.
So what is there left to do in issue 2? Let's
just the viewers at home now.
Right.
All right. So the plot behind Shirtless Bear-Fighter is there were bears in the woods, and at one point a baby human they acquired and they raised it as their own. And the baby picture is.
Just stop. Don't even tell me more. Like anything else would be spoilerific. Let's just break it down like this. If you like bears
are amazing.
Bearded babies.
Yep.
And action.
Yes.
Lots of action. Big, throbbing action. You'll like this here series.
That's a word in some of Stace's books she reads.
A word? Action? Or throbbing?
Throbbing, pulsating, undulating, hungry.
Wow. Not hungry. You had me till you went there. That part scares me, actually. All right, then. Maybe if you are in her book club, you might like Shirtless Bear-Fighter because why not?
He's shirtless and he fights.
He does.
Bears.
However, I got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out, a corrective shout out.
Yeah.
I was told that this book should have been aptly named Bear-Ass Bear-Fighter.
Yeah. Because
just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
It will make sense when you read and you see his uniform.
But I'm just saying, how crazy would it be to name like a book for issue 1 and then rename it for issue 2?
Yeah. If Marvel's watching.
Dude, that's crazy. Do that. I want you to. All right, so I thought I saw some Aftershock business going on in your read pile. What did you tackle?
Normals, number 2.
Okay.
It was the first issue I reviewed, and it's where these robots, these androids, find out that they're robots and androids by going to what they think is their hometown.
Right.
And it picks up from there, and yeah, man. All right, so the company that kind of created them had a plan for them to come back, and they kind of get into it.
Okay.
And there's something that happens in terms of an evolution, we'll say. So the robots are more than that now, and really, I mean, that's the big question: is if something has sentience, at what point does it count as being alive? And what is the real definition of human? And they're kind of playing with this in it. And I'm digging it. I'm a fan.
See, okay, now this is some serious Philip K. Dick business right here.
Yeah.
Who's writing this?
So on the creative team, we have got Glass and Calero.
Okay. Okay. I love this. I feel like it's apropos, especially because Blade Runner 2049 is on the cusp of coming out.
Oh, yes.
Oh. So, like, the whole idea of am I real and then what does it mean is, like, super mega huge right now.
Yeah.
So, can you say finger on the pulse? Thump, thump,
and we're not that, like, in all reality, we're not that far off technologically speaking.
Isn't that scary, though?
Yeah.
Like, what do we do comic book-wise when that's, like, the reality? Like, when comics become documentaries yet again.
Yeah, it's like oh man, in this issue, Ryan goes to the grocery store and buys cheese.
Is that typically fictional? Like, do you not buy cheese?
I mean, I pay for it.
Oh, okay, that's different. That's different. I was gonna call you a robot. Like, you don't buy cheese? Robies!
That's a clear sign.
Form Voltron and fight you. That was about to happen. Like, seriously. All right, so I tackled Mighty Thor. Now we've got Jason Aaron, of course. We've got Daughterman, and we've got Wilson filling in on some pieces, which is great. Let me just non-spoilery break this down. War Thor. That's all you need to know.
2 words, and they don't rhyme.
But they kind of do.
They kind of do.
War Thor.
War Thor.
War Thor.
War Thor will fight you, make you sore, Thor.
Oh my God, bars! When is your album drop? I need to know.
It's coming out next November.
Get it. iTunes. Download that.
Oh my gosh.
That was off the top of the dome, man.
Right on, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. That
righteous.
was so good. So good. No, seriously, this is a great issue. Still picking up the whole idea of the 10 realms being at war, but again, War Thor. And who it is? That's all I'm gonna say.
And this one is, I have not read this particular issue yet, and I was almost slapped as I tried to flip through it.
Yeah, he was gonna try to flip through. Don't try to flip through.
I should know better than that, but no, I'm dumb.
No.
Can we do the squirt gun thing again?
Later. Speaking of squirt guns.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which brings us to Batman.
God, that's so good. Okay, so Batman 25.
Yes.
We're right on the heels of the proposal.
Yeah,
the
issue
proposal
24.
around the world, thanks to USA Today.
Yeah.
This issue doesn't really address the proposal.
No, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
It works for me because I like the will she or won't she.
Yeah.
However, I do think that the scene
yes.
kind of maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. That's a way to say.
But it's a very Batman romance type thing.
That's really.
Batman.
We'll talk about this off camera, but you're right. Like, that's such a Batman moment where it's like, based on the situation, what he's saying, you're like, really? This is how you feel about me right now? Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Whatever. Let me just say that this is the beginning of a story arc that I'm surprised we have not seen before.
It makes sense.
It totally makes sense.
And
like, wow.
I don't think we can spoil it since it's like named War of Jokes and Riddles, but like
maybe people can't figure that out. All right, no. Okay. Obviously, based on that, we know that there's going to be a war between the Joker and the Riddler.
Yeah.
But what I find interesting is that it seems as though this is a past tense conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is written from that standpoint.
Yeah, like this has already happened.
Yeah.
So whatever the outcome is,
which
it has been.
Yeah.
So I don't even.
Right.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's really heavy.
So there's some part of the status quo that we are unaware of as being a result of those two fools going at it.
Yes. Yes. The setup of Riddler.
Amazing.
New. He's never been that sort of issue before, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's I
like it.
He's been a safe,
a
safe like, kind of crazy.
Riddler's the one that you yell at and he's like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah. What's
I'll go back to my cell now. I'm sorry.
I can make a riddle or two. Don't hit me again. Like, but
in his spare time of causing crimes, he writes riddle books for children.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Riddler. Yeah. Okay.
This one though.
No.
This one though was. He's like Joker crazy.
That hallway fight scene?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Dude, that is messed up. Like, beyond.
Because the brutality
is so specific.
Yeah. And when you read this,
you'll
know what we're talking about.
Understand. I felt bad for Joker though.
Yeah.
His plight.
It's like he just wants.
He just wants one. Just one.
That's it.
Just one.
And the insanity of the fact that he, of all people, can't.
That's so brilliant.
Yeah.
So brilliant. Again, Tom King, man.
Yeah.
When he gets into it, he gets to chefing around, and what he cooks up.
He's taken ownership of Batman.
Yes.
In the story arc, so it's no longer like the early stuff. It was good, but he's like kind of feeling it out.
Yes.
But
now that he's proven himself, I guess they're like,
Yeah.
go ahead, Tom, and he's like, let's go for a ride. Low key, I honestly think that Tom King is going to give Scott Snyder a run for his money in terms of his impact on Batman.
it's very possible.
I'm calling it. Yeah. You know, no diss to you, Scott. Flat out, no diss.
Your
but
stuff's
I think
amazing.
Tom has got something on deck that
It's
going to knock you out, man.
because it's maybe part of the romance.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's part of the violence. Maybe it's looking like Bruce looking into himself and just like seeing just the puddle of crap that he is.
Right.
So
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. You know what? I think it's time.
yeah, you mentioned something about that.
Yeah. I try to do
Honorably.
so. You know, every now and again.
Yeah.
It's important. Or those honorable mentions. So, honorable mention wise, we both tackled Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #1. Chip Zdarsky, right? Doing his thing.
One of them Kuberts, Adam.
Right. Adam, is it Adam or Andy? Which way? Let me see.
Adam.
Wait, let me look at the artwork. And I believe, no, I think it's Andy. Wait, let's see. Hold on. It is Adam. Good gracious, look at you. You're so good. You're so good.
My second success
You're
of the day.
so good. I like it. This is fun.
It's what
It's
a
fun.
Spider-Man book ought to be.
On every level. However, I have one complaint.
Yeah.
I have one complaint.
And it makes sense.
I can't talk about it because that's spoiler, but I have a complaint.
Yeah.
I gotta. I might tweet this one. Chip, if you're watching, even if you're not watching, I hope you answer because I'm just.
It's an interesting thing.
It's a continuity issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and those things just kind of.
Yeah, it was a weird choice. Like after you pointed it out, I'm like looking back at it and.
Right.
Yeah.
Considering the associations, like it's not like they're unfamiliar.
Yeah.
They're not on code name basis.
Yeah.
Like, come on, what is that?
Yeah, they know each other.
Right.
They've been in the same team.
Right.
So
like, you know, I borrowed like a brown bag from you. Like, you know, it's a whole nine. Like it's a thing. So I was just curious about it.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, like
as an aficionado of Spider-Man that I am,
yes.
if you're looking for a Spider-Man book that has heart,
Yes.
that has action, that has humor, and has Peter Parker, you know, just being the lovable
Goofball that he is.
maladroit that he is.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a book that you should buy. And the people on Amazing Spider-Man, and that have been on Amazing Spider-Man for a while, and are on Amazing Spider-Man while Stan Lee continues to age. This is, in my opinion, what, as a consumer, I would want that as my Spider-Man comic book.
I get that. Yeah, I would definitely say thwip this up.
Oh.
Right. No, because I don't think this is going to stick to the walls for long. I'm still doing it.
Oh my gosh, you're on fire today.
I'm still on. No. This is like you're absolutely right. I think like in the realm of all the things that have happened with Spider-Man to change the character, this is going back to basics.
Yeah.
And you know it from page 1. You know it's back to basics Spider-Man when you go to page 1. So, and I honestly, Adam on the artwork is classic. Like he helped redefine my enjoyment of Superman with his run with Jeff Johns. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I like it a lot. That ending though, that surprise person, that character.
Yeah, because I wonder if that's
what? I don't know.
There's someone I think it might be.
You think there's somebody posing? You think it's not who they say they are?
Maybe.
Would that happen in a Spider-Man book? So, what else did you read, good sir?
This was one of the suggestions.
Okay.
It is by Alterna Comics.
Shout out.
And
turn in the building.
It is The Chair.
Okay.
It's pretty gnarly. It's
dope.
It's pretty
I'm sorry,
dark.
Is this one of their classically printed, like sort of newsprinty books?
Yep. there's
Good job, guys.
a very indie vibe to it.
Yes,
It
yes.
feels a lot like, in terms of the art style and the page material and everything.
Right.
It took me back to when I read The Crow the first time.
Okay.
And
That is not a bad choir to be a part of, sir.
Yeah, and it's just this dude is in prison. There are people on death row, and the guards are horrible. And yeah, it looks like there's going to be some torture.
Oh.
So yeah, it's
Not the torture. Okay.
yeah. So
Obviously,
it's
it's a book up your alley.
oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. 2 thumbs up from the Irish judges.
Good job. Good job. I took on Invincible.
Yes.
Oh my God, why is it moving so fast? Part 5 of 12, to the end of all things. This book reads very, very fast. Very, very fast. Which, of course, you almost take it in sound bites because, like, you get the impression, like, yes, they're trying to get to this major ending. They're trying to knock out all the pieces. This book throws a curveball.
Oh.
Throws a sincere curveball. The ending, I made faces. I made literal faces because things happened that are going to upset something. I don't even know what to call what it's going to do, but it's about to done it.
So this is another book this week that I shouldn't just
No, don't do that at all. Kirkman, I swear, like every time I think I've got you in a pocket, you step outside the pocket. Not only do you step outside the pocket, like you jump. And you're like, hey, look, you never saw this coming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you were right, I did not. I got nothing.
He's clever like that.
He is, man. Like, people sleep on it. People are like, oh, he's got that Walking Dead money, he's phoning it in. Wrong. Nah.
Yeah.
He's all for hitting you with the curveball in the face.
Yeah.
And you don't even walk to first base. You just cry back in the dugout because you're out. Because you didn't see it coming. That's it.
Yeah, that could hurt.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. Oh my God, that's such a good book.
What's the big stuff this week? We gotta like our stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, definitely do that.
You want to subscribe to our channel.
You should already have
Yeah,
done that,
it's-
right? Hit the bell so that you get
Yeah.
the notification. That's important,
Yeah.
right? Because we want to let you know that we're there.
Yeah, because our stuff comes out, and you need to know. You're like,
Right.
you really
I mean, to be fair, we are pretty regular. We're like a good poop. We are very, very regular. But still, you want that like on the minute. You don't want somebody to spoil the non-spoiler review.
Right.
Do you know how crazy that would be?
Because that would suck
Right.
for you.
Right.
Because clearly, if you're watching us, you care about not being spoiled.
Exactly. So be the one who can do the spoiling.
Yeah.
When somebody comes to you, like, oh my God, on this week's episode, you're like, I already know, son. I'm a subscriber.
Yeah.
I click the bell. Ding.
That one guy on the left seems sketchy. Or wait, no, from our
Wait, the other way.
perspective.
No, you said it right.
I'm
You
the
said it
scary
right.
one.
No, I'm the one on the left. You're right. You said it right. You said it right.
But then we've also got the Patreon page.
Yes. Now, see, that's for the upper echelon.
Yeah.
Now, when you want to be like higher than high, right? When you want to be like, oh, did you see this week's episode? And you're like, did you see the spoiler review? Do you want to know what they really thought?
Oh my gosh. Like, we use dry erase boards, and our budget is like nearly $7 more than this.
Right?
So,
What? $7 well spent, son.
7 American.
What? Oh, ballin'.
Yeah.
Ballin'. What's that conversion rate? Success. That's what it is.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's math.
That's right. Yeah. And if you want to, I don't know, throw in on things that we should read, hit us up on Facebook. Tweet at us.
Yeah. We like
listen.
suggestions.
We do.
With close to 70 books coming out every week,
We kinda need some
We
help.
need the guidance.
We do.
We needs it.
Because otherwise, we don't read Shirtless Bear-Fighter.
Yeah.
Where would we be if that happened?
Yeah.
Where would we be if that happened? What if we didn't? If we didn't read that, man? But
Sailing, it takes me away to where I
Daddy, I love you.